comes your way. Next.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the U.S. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Yards.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. This defense for the Rams, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Barker. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be out. Just inside the 25-yard line. They go back to the ground with Jones, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the...
And his first carry, he loses. Take over at the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now. Matthew Stafford. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A. Stafford. Airing it out deep for Woods. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Well, he's been doing this for more than a decade now, showing that he's still got that arm strength from back when he was the #1 overall pick.
About Willis. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
Yeah, that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 77 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The extra point up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings it down. Stafford is sacked. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
Times we talk about complementary football, and we usually talk about does the offense help the defense, does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
So a false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Here's Stafford. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Rams, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
This is caught by Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. The give is to Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Rams, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Gets through, and now an opening. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 18 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Now Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.